Hi, I'm Betty Guilford, and I am here to talk about the YWCA is a place for women who want a second chance in life. The YWCA is in everyone's hometown for women with children all over the United States who wants to make a change in their lives because someone either been on drugs, lost their children, lost their homes, or drugs. Although the YWCA does provide all of these things if you are willing to follow the rules in this program. There are some great advantages living in the Y, which is while living at the YWCA and you have a job, you will be able to save enough money to be able to afford your own home, car, clothes, whatever reason you came in there in the first place. The YWCA is a place to give women a second thought of changing their lives because either they've been beat so bad where they thought they don't have no means of being in this world, don't even have a reason to live. If you want to be successful in this organization, you have to follow rules. Now let me tell you, rules are everywhere you go. There's nothing you can get around. You can't get around that. That's not even a job or any organization, agency, any place you go, there's a rule. So you must follow if you want to help. What does the YWCA do for women and children? They do a lot for women and children because they are funding. A lot of agencies send money to this organization for these people that need the help. Government agencies send plenty of money just for these children and women. Although managers get money for each woman, each child. They get a nice piece of money because these people are living in there. But that's the way they can get their salaries. I mean, they gotta get paid too. Dealing with a lot. Some women are very mean and just really don't want to tell why they're in this situation. But if you want to be successful in this, you have to be truthful and talk to these advisors. They're there to help each woman and child if you just give them a chance. I mean, they didn't ask you to come there. You came there for their help, and I advise you to get the help while it's there and they're willing to help you, because there's other places you can go, and if you don't do it, you got to get put out like the rescue mission. They'll put you in there and say, we're here to help you. No, they ain't. They're there to just make you feel like you have to need them. They want you to, if you don't go to chapel, you get thrown out. What kind of place can help you? And you demanding them to go to chapel. If they don't want to go, they don't want to go. You can't make nobody be a Christian. You just can't. Everybody has their own mind, a way of living, a way of life. They don't have their own way of living by the grace of God. The YWCA provides some strategies to make the situation better than whatever reason you came in this place, organization, in the first place. How many of you in this universe have been evicted? How many of you got any help? That's why the YWCA is there for women with children. If they don't have no children, they still can go to the YWCA to get the help that is required for each woman that wants a second chance. Why do the YWCA protect women and children? Because they were trained by the government agency to do what is needed for the women and children, so no harm will come to them. That's one of the reasons why this organization is here, because they want to help. And help is needed all over the world. In order for a case manager to get paid, they have to enroll some women in there that they figure that needs the help. Not all women are successful in this program, though. Some women don't want to follow the rules. They want to make their own rules and do whatever they want to do. so they have to get put out. It's sad to say people think like that and act like that, and they need this help. Why not follow the rules? That's all they ask you to do, and all you gotta do is do your little chores. What harm is it in that? The YWCA would provide for women with children needs. The best thing you can do in this situation is follow the rules. Go to your assigned manager or advisor that you are required in order to complete this program successfully. You need to complete all of your goals, which is your life. The YWCA was taught to provide for these women and children who have nowhere to go, no one to turn to for help in their situation. That's why so many agencies send a lot of money so they can keep this organization in good condition and safe for these women with children. The YWCA does have advisors that provide their every need to get on with their lives successfully by doing something about it. Realizing the problem is the first step. Your second step will be talking to an advisor about your goals so you can leave this organization doing whatever they were set out to do. With your help from the YWCA advisor and managers, which provides child care for children and provides adult education for women to learn how to write or fill out a resume, fill out a checkbook. They even provide for women who are on drugs and they want to get off of them. They will recommend to them to go to rehabilitation place, and they will talk for women just with their consent though, provides a transportation for them. Once they're finished with their rehab, they will help them find a job. Once they find a job, they can have enough money saved, they have their own car, their own home, and be successful women with a job and off drugs. That's the purpose of having the YWCA, because they want to help people that need help. Everybody needs help sometimes. It's hard times, especially for single mothers. This is a place a lot of people don't know nothing about because nobody's never told them. It's not advertised everywhere, you know what I mean? That's why it's not all over. People don't know. Everybody knows just the rescue mission because it's advertised all the time, but it's false. It's not telling the truth. They do not say what they mean, you know what I mean? They don't mean what they say. Put it like that. The YWCA is a place for women who needs their help, and they will provide these help for the women with their children. I advise you, myself, if I was in that situation, I would talk to an advisor about my situation. I would talk to them what kind of goals I would want for myself to do better for myself, and they can recommend a lot of things from their past and tell you what they can do. And they will provide these things for you if you're willing to follow the rules in this organization. They don't make you do nothing. You make your own decision. It's up to you if you want the help. That is why this organization is here. This is why it's funded by government agencies to keep the building condition nice, clean, safe, and really it's built for women with children. I mean, they have child care provided for women that's working. They've seen you have your own parking spot where you can park your car. You just live your normal life like you have a home. I mean, it is actually a home if you wanted to consider that's your home. I mean, you have your own room, bed, dresser, closet, bathroom. I mean, you cook, refrigerator, everything is in there provided for you, and with no cost. You can't get it no better than that. The YWCA has all these things for women, and a lot of them take advantage of it. What's wrong with that? If you need that help and that advantage is there for you, you better take it. Only disadvantage they may have is that you can't have a man there. And why you can't have a man there? Because some women is there hiding from their boyfriends or husbands that have been abused and beaten. And if you have a man there, they might happen to see you and go tell that man they seen you at the YWCA, and that starts all the conflict. You know, a lot of women don't want to go back there. Some people have been on drugs and seeing all these dudes that's dressing, selling drugs, that would provoke them to want to go use drugs even more. So that's why they don't have men there. They need to maintain themselves to get themselves together. Focusing on a man is not the way to do it. You need to focus on yourself and your life and what you need to change to make it better for you and your children. That is why the YWCA is there, to give women a second chance, only if they want it. Nobody's making you do none of these things. Nothing. None of it. You have to make that choice. That's why the YWCA is there and providing every need that you need there for yourself, like cleaning supplies, cleaning yourself, perfume, soap, washing part. You get to wash the clothes, you can wash the dishes when you cook. The food, everybody has welfare where you can go get food stamps. If not, if you got a job, you got to go buy you some food to eat, but you got shelter though. You can't beat that, and you ain't paying no rent. You got a bed, a clean spot, you can wash up, smell good, feel good, talk to Jesus if you like. I consider doing it myself, but I like living good with Jesus in my life.